So the time has finally come. Ash's greatest rival of all time, Paul, is returning this week in Pokemon Journeys, and he'll be teaching Ash his final lesson before Ash enters the Masters 8. Ash and Paul's history goes a long way back and it goes deep, so this return is something everyone has been anticipating. So let's talk about this episode, this battle, and who's going to win. Let's get started and I hope you enjoy. So to kick us off, let's talk about the man himself, Paul. This man has shown up at Oaks Lab like it is nothing, like it's not been 12 damn years since we've seen him. My guess is that Paul heard about Ash making it to the Masters 8, and whether he likes it or not, he has a very strong connection to Ash. Not a friendship or a bond, but a connection as rivals, as competitors, and just from the journey that they went through in Diamond and Pearl. This rivalry was one of the greatest story plots in the whole of the anime. It was a superb clash of ideals and different training methods. So Paul obviously feels some connection and responsibility for Ash now after everything that they've been through. And I feel like this will lead him to come and prepare Ash for his biggest challenge ever. I do hope we get some insight into Paul's life after Diamond and Pearl, what he's been doing, and I'm praying that he was able to overcome Brandon. I've got a feeling we might hear about it and maybe even get a little flashback cameo of Brandon, as Journeys is throwing out all sorts of craziness lately with cameos. So it would be nice to learn a bit more about Paul, especially since it's been so long since we've seen him. But now on to the exciting part. We got the preview for this episode and Paul's team is looking absolutely wild. This battle is confirmed to be a 3-on-3. It's more of a training match, but I'm guessing they're going to be doing a 3-on-3 match to match the rules of the Masters 8 tournament. And although it might just be to train Ash, this will be a full-on battle. They'll both be going all out for this, and that's why I'm here making my predictions, because we haven't seen these two battle since the Sinnoh League and the time has finally come. So let's start off with Paul's team. First up we have Garchomp. We've seen this thing in trailers for so long and I'm wondering why he has a Garchomp. Well, it all makes sense now because Paul has Pokemon to match the aces of certain champions in the Masters 8, and Garchomp is of course matching Cynthia. It's going to be cool to see Paul use this as it is the Sinnoh's pseudo and it would suit him nicely. It's also a Pokemon that he's been completely bodied by in the past, so it'll be interesting. Paul then has a Metagross and this matches Steven. This is a weird one for me. Alan has a Metagross, Steven has a shiny one. Do we really need to see another one? Not really, but they are clearly going all out for this Paul battle to be a complete mirror to the other champions. And then Paul finally has a Gyarados. This one is cool. Gyarados is a Pokemon that I feel like we haven't had much from lately. So I'm all for it getting a bit of action, and this is of course to mirror Lance's Gyarados, someone I think Ash will definitely be battling. And then on Ash's side we have Dragonite, Gengar and Lucario. We see Dragonite battling with Paul's Garchomp, and I think this will be the final matchup. We know that Ash's Dragonite is very powerful, so it will be a good matchup. I think the battle will start with Gengar versus Metagross, and then Gengar will be defeated, and then Lucario will come in and take out both Metagross and Gyarados. And then Paul's Garchomp will come in to finish off Lucario, and then that will leave the two Dragon pseudos to battle out for victory. Ash's Dragonite hasn't had a battle where it's been the last Pokemon for a while. It's mainly been Lucario recently, so I think it should get this moment here. But who's going to win? I think this is actually going to be a tie. I think Dragonite and Garchomp's battle will end in a double knockout, and this one will end in a draw. And this will be a perfect mirror to their first ever match in the Diamond and Pearl series. It was the exact same rules, 3-on-3, no switch outs. These are the rules that Paul mostly likes to use, as he says is the perfect balance to a battle and lets both trainers really get a good feel for their opponent and their Pokemon. And I don't think a tie would be the worst thing for Ash right now. There's no shame in drawing to Paul. He is definitely strong enough to be up and around the top 8 trainers, and although he's not there, he's been shown to be very ruthless, very strong and overall a very capable trainer. I mean, this mad lad went out and caught 3 of the Masters 8 aces just so he could come and flex on Ash. I think this battle will be a tie, and this battle isn't a must win for Ash. This is a training battle at the end of the day, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of dialogue throughout, teaching Ash to get more attuned with his current Journeys team. Paul is back for a reason, and that is to make sure Ash is ready for the Masters 8. Make sure he isn't goofing off, taking things too lightly, because so far Journeys is yet to get really intense. And Paul is the perfect return to kick things up a notch. But overall, I just can't wait for this episode. Paul is one of the best written characters in the Pokemon anime, so it's going to be amazing to see him once again. But let me know what you think. Who's going to win this battle? What are you expecting from Paul's return? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
You're pathetic and no match for me.